Hi, everyone.
Hello. Welcome to another webinar.
How many webinars
Say
have you done today,
hello.
Phil?
Only one, I think.
What? So just the one a little earlier?
Yeah. Then
Oh,
we got two more, and then that's it for today. But how many have you done today?
5. Or
Ah,
I've done 3. This would be my 4th, and then I've got no, that's going to be 6 today because I traded.
okay. Yeah. Hello, Valeria. Hello,
Hi,
Alessandro.
Valeria. Hi, Alessandra.
Have you, Valeria and Alessandra, have you watched any other webinars today? We have 11 people. Everybody say hello. We need enthusiasm from our students today.
Yes, everyone wants to talk about architecture.
Lots of participation.
That means I actually have to sit up straight,
Not,
be proper.
yeah, maybe that's better. Back straight.
Ah,
It's
delightful.
Francois and
Hi, Monica.
Masha.
I'm
Awesome.
Francois. Hi, Beatrice. Hi.
Lovely. At the
Yeah, welcome
moment, so
back.
maybe okay.
Oh,
You
Phil, you
usually
scared off
get.
someone.
Oh, oh well.
Teasing.
Um, so what's new? Any news today? We
Hi.
have quite a difficult
We have a lot of people who have
topic
been.
today. Yeah, I remember Alessandra.
Hi. Hi, Sergio.
I remember. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, we have some fantastic, enthusiastic students. I'm very pleased.
this is going to be so much fun.
So yeah, working hard today.
Hmm.
Yeah. Hi, Sergio.
Yes, so I'm Shelly, and I live in Milan. And this is.
Oh, and yeah, I'm Phil. You have met me already, Alessandra and Sabrina and Francois. We had, I think, also maybe Sergio. We have had a webinar together already. Yeah, we're in Milan
Yeah,
right now.
I see a lot of familiar names.
Yeah,
How you feeling,
we're
Phil?
getting we're getting to know each other. It's lovely.
How's it
All right.
going?
Yeah, maybe they could just tell us directly what is their favorite piece of architecture. What is
Oh,
their favorite building? Because that is the topic today.
that's an interesting question. And it's actually a
Yeah,
wonderful question to ask a stranger to get to know them.
yeah.
We call that an icebreaker question.
Ah,
What's your favorite building, Phil?
um, I
Or
have
structure? Or structure.
okay. I have a couple of favorites. I should maybe it is the Millennium Center in Cardiff is
Huh.
one of my favorite buildings. Let me show you a picture.
Yes, please. Yes.
It is quite a modern building. It is a theatre, but it's probably the most famous building in Cardiff, in Wales, which is the capital city of Wales. My computer is very slow, so I can't show you. There you go.
You got it up?
Uh, all right, it's coming. Somebody's
We're
replied.
gonna ignore that. All right. Masa, my favorite building in Rome is the Colosseum. Yeah.
Okay,
Have you been to Rome,
chest
Phil?
green. Yeah. Everywhere is so beautiful. It's like you have to take a photo of it. The building's very beautiful there. Oh, oh God, it's gone. Okay.
Wow. Is that it?
Oh damn it. Oh, there we go.
I can see it
It
in
didn't
the
work.
Millennium Center. Now it's
I used
gone.
my phone. All right.
Oh,
Could you see
no, no, no. I
it?
got it. I got it. I got it.
You know it?
I can find it. I have
Yeah.
good Wi-Fi at
Uh,
this moment. What's wrong with your Wi-Fi, or is it your computer?
oh, it's the computer. It's rubbish.
Oh, share screen. And here's a picture.
Thank
That
you,
is so
Shelly. Yeah.
cool.
Yes. So it was, I think it was celebrated it was built to celebrate the millennium, and on the top you can see in these stones horizons sing, which is in English and Welsh, which is the words, it's the text of a famous Welsh poet.
Aw,
Yeah, so that's the Millennium Center, and
right. And it's
yeah,
a theater, so they literally have music.
yeah.
So that's so
Beautiful,
cool.
beautiful thing. I always feel I feel awestruck when I see it.
I've never been.
Uh, so yeah, we have. That said,
We have
Shelley, what about yours? What,
I love the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. It is not a building, but it is architecture. Really engineering, but um so I really love Torri di Kenzo in Bologna. They're similar to okay.
maybe the factories, are they the places that build, that manufacture things? I think maybe you mean factories from the Conan cartoon. And you love to
Yeah.
go. Right, you love to go there. That's Torre di Kendo. Let me see. I don't know that one.
Francois likes castles and his city hall in Lyon, I imagine.
No.
Squares with fountains.
Oh, wow.
Hi,
Okay.
Francesco.
Hello. What's your favorite building, Francesco? Okay, Sergio, you said your favorite building is La Sagrada Familia. Why is it La Sagrada Familia? I've never seen it. I've never been to Barcelona.
No,
It's in Barcelona, right? I haven't. Okay,
I've never been, but I would
Beatrice.
love to go.
My favorite building is the castle or Roman walls. I prefer ancient architecture. Lovely. Um, okay.
Yes, my comments aren't loading, so you're
Well
on.
done,
Phil.
Anthony. Huh?
My comments aren't loading, so you're on comments.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Well, we can start the activity because we have
Absolutely.
12 people now. Yeah. Would you like to read the objective, Shelley?
Yes, in this focus activity, we will be describing architecture using passives and presenting a structure.
All right. So I think we're starting with some questions similar to the one we've already asked. Francesco said, "I really love Castel dell'Ovo in Naples." Yes, I think that's off the shore. It's like, I think it's like in the middle of in the middle of the sea, right? I
It
think,
is cool.
yeah.
I have to look up
Um,
all these buildings. I want
if
to see them.
if I know it. if I'm correct. Okay,
Yeah.
4 questions. Do you prefer modern architecture or older styles? I will read the questions. If you want to answer any of the questions, answer in the comments, okay? Do you prefer modern architecture or older styles? Why? Has anything been built in your city recently? Have you visited any famous buildings? Which famous buildings have you visited? And what is your favorite building or structure and why? So this question you've already asked. So please answer any of those questions in the comments.
Yes.
Right. So Shelley, do you prefer modern or older architecture?
Ooh, that's hard to say because I love what contemporary architects do, how they make buildings in general. But
Right.
older styles are prettier. Like you look at the
Okay.
Duomo versus almost anything else in Milan, and it's the most beautiful.
It is. Yeah. It's not my favorite building in Milan though.
Oh yeah, I know which one it is. And I've
Do
forgotten
you?
the name. It's just completely left my brain,
Um,
but I'm looking at the
Bosco,
picture in my
Bosco
mind.
Verticale.
Yes.
Yeah. Bosco Verticale is my favorite building in Milan
Let's see if this
because
resets my comments.
yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. So I can type, but I can't see. Great.
Yeah, because it mixes the nature and the city life, which I think is a perfect way of building a city. It's a shame that they didn't start in that way, all those years ago.
It
But
works
yeah,
now.
I would
Okay.
do more.
Sorry.
Okay, Sergio says, I love the colors that dominate the cathedral's interior. This is talking about La Sagrada
Yeah.
Familia. Okay, Sergio, you should say I've been to Barcelona because been is like to go and come back. Gone is when you're still there. Okay,
Yeah.
I've I've been to Barcelona once and I was fascinated by the Sagrada Familia. Okay, lovely.
I like Masa's answer.
Okay,
So it depends.
okay,
So it depends. The verb is to depend. Um, it depends for present simple. For living in, I prefer modern architecture, and for visiting, I prefer older. Yes.
okay, very good. Okay. And Antonio says, I prefer older styles of architecture because they are more fashionable than modern buildings. Yeah. Okay. Really? Are they
I guess it
more
depends.
fashionable? Yeah.
They're certainly more iconic.
Okay. Antonio has given a very short answer to the second one.
No.
No, he hasn't. Has anything been renovated or built in Milan recently?
Yes,
Hmm.
where I live in San Donato Milanese, there is a building that is being built right now that looks very modern. It's covered in glass. It's one of the headquarters for the petroleum company Eni.
Okay. So
Yeah.
is it a skyscraper?
And it is tall, but it's not a skyscraper.
So the headquarters of what is it?
Eni, E-N-I.
A
You've passed it. It's the
okay, of a
petroleum company.
petroleum company are being built. That's the present continuous passive right there.
Yes.
And looking a lot um, at passive structures like this in this photo. Okay, my computer's slow as well. Right.
Oh, yeah.
I'll use my phone from now on. Uh,
Yeah. Are being built.
okay, Fabrizia. Yeah, we have
I got
lots
it.
of. Whoa, we have so many.
Lovely.
Would you like to
Perfect.
read
I
Shelly?
prefer modern architecture. In Milan, my city, there is an area that has been changing. Beautiful. It is Gai Aulenti, a big square with a beautiful fountain with skyscrapers around.
Good.
Yes,
It
yes.
has been changing, lovely. Yeah. Very nice.
Francois, modern architecture can be beautiful, but to visit older styles are more interesting. To visit is more interesting. To visit older buildings is more interesting. Wonderful comment. Thank you, Francois. Alessandra, I prefer modern architecture for sure. I like older buildings renovated with a modern style or the modern style, one or the other. I was to visit the Calatrava building in Valencia, and they are amazing. You were to visit. So I was to visit means you were going to visit, but you didn't. It
So
looks
you
like
should say, I
I
went to visit.
Yeah, I visited or I went to visit the
Yeah.
Calatrava building in Valencia. They are amazing.
Well, they,
It's,
if it's plural, but I
yeah, for
think
buildings.
you need. So I went to visit the Calatrava buildings,
Hmm.
and they are amazing. Okay. All right. More comments.
So many more comments. Delightful. Francesco, I prefer old style architecture, such as Gothic. I don't know at the moment if there is some renovation. Great.
Or in the present perfect tense, if there has been any renovation, any because
Yeah, that's true.
we don't know. We use any. Some if it's positive. Any we don't know. Okay.
Yes. I don't know at the moment if there is any renovation happening.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
prefer older architecture, Sabrina says, because it's fascinating to think about the years past.
Lovely.
Past.
No, I really
Is it? Oh, now,
I think the past and past maybe depends. I think.
oh, we might both be correct. It might be one of those,
Yeah, yeah. That's
or
okay.
one of us is wrong. Sabrina's correct.
Yeah, it's fine, Sabrina.
Francesco, yes, he also visited the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona. In Great, yeah, the Marsilia Cathedral, Notre Dame de la Garde,
Yeah.
Notre Dame de Paris, and others during holidays.
Lovely.
I missed one. Alessandra has visited the Calatrava buildings, and they were amazing.
Wow.
They are amazing is correct as well, because they are currently
Yeah,
amazing.
okay.
Beatrice, recently in my city, the historical center has been renovated, in particular the Duomo and near the museum, or near, yeah, now it's interesting to visit.
Lovely.
The nearby museum. So,
Okay. Yes, the nearby
yes,
museum.
the nearby museum.
Yeah.
In Lyon, we have a new modern museum called the Musée des Confluences. Its architecture seems, great verb, seems crazy, but with time, we have accepted it.
Yeah. Okay.
Over time, we have accepted it.
Oh, yeah, you can also say overtime. Yeah.
Yes. These are wonderful answers. Wow. I think that's the most comments I've ever gotten in long form from
Oh
a
my goodness. Yeah. Okay. Maybe
move forward.
we should continue. Yeah, move forward. All right. So we have a text here about the London skyscraper called the walkie-talkie or the walkie-scorchy or the fry scraper, right? The fry scraper.
What
It
is
is a nickname for a building in London. Maybe you have seen it. No, I can
maybe?
see it in my camera. This one looks like a walkie-talkie in London.
I
but
don't
there was
remember, but I know that I've been to London. I know I've probably seen it.
yeah, there were some problems with this structure. Shall I read this one?
Yes, please.
All right. So we're looking for passives in the text. If
Yes,
you
tell
if
us.
you see any passives, you can write them in the text. Okay. So a unique commercial skyscraper is located at 20 Fenchurch Street in London's financial district. It was nicknamed the walkie-talkie because of its shape, but a few years ago it earned a different nickname. It was discovered that when sunlight shines onto the concave mirrored facade, it is reflected directly onto the streets below the building. Temperatures as high as 70 degrees Celsius have been observed during the summer, and properties along the street, as well as a parked car, have been damaged. The scorched skyscraper. In 2015, it was awarded the Carbuncle Cup for the worst new build. So there were many passives in there. Write them in the comments if you see any. And what tense is it? Is it present, past, or
Yes.
I think that's present perfect passive, maybe. Yeah,
No, no, no,
there's present
no.
perfect
Have
passive in
been
there as well.
observed. Was given. Yeah.
Given the answer. Okay, so
You don't have to know.
facade. Like the
Facade is
front,
the front of a building, or like the outside, what you see.
the front of the building. Yeah. Uh,
Mm.
and to scorch something.
Scorch is to burn.
Yeah. Is it to burn with light? Maybe no. Or just to burn.
Yeah, it's a
Just
burn. It doesn't catch fire, but it burns. If that makes sense. Hi, Francesca.
okay. I've just yeah. Okay. So Sabrina, well done, Sabrina.
Is
Yeah.
located.
Is a present simple passive. Keep going. Continue. Keep going. There are more. Watch out for your pronunciation of damaged as well. The stress is on the first syllable, damaged, and
Damage.
also managed. I hear a lot of students say damaged or managed, which is not
Nope.
correct. Damaged and managed. Okay, well done, Sabrina. Again, was nicknamed.
Trying to
Yeah.
find an active verb in this whole thing.
Okay, well done. Francesco's on fire.
Great.
Okay,
Is
so
located.
yeah.
Was nicknamed. It was discovered. It is reflected. It was awarded. Was
Yeah.
discovered. Past
Lovely.
simple passive.
Okay, let's click on the slide. We can reveal all of them. We can talk about the passives. Okay.
And that's all of them, right?
Yeah, that is all of them. I know. Apart from is located, they missed out.
Yeah.
The first one. It
I
is
mean, a
located.
being verb can't be active or passive, right?
Sorry.
Oh no, you're right. It's passive. Because if it was discovered,
Okay.
then building is located would be passive. So okay.
The main two reasons why we use the passive voice is if the maker or the doer of the action is not important. Like it's not important who discovered that when the sunlight shines on the facade, it reflected, or it's not important who nicknamed the building the walkie-talkie. So that's the first reason. It's not important, or we don't know who did the action. So, for example, my bag was stolen. We don't know who stole my bag, so I use the passive form. So we don't know who did the action, or it's not important. Okay.
Or the object is more important than the subject,
Exactly.
which is exactly what you said, but more complicated.
So in this case, the building is the most important thing, the receiver of the action. So that's why we use the passive. We use the passive tense quite a lot
Yeah.
in English. Like if you look in the newspaper, there will be a lot of passive forms in the news because it's often the event is more important than who makes it.
Yeah,
Right.
especially in reporting. So in newspapers, unless they want to highlight someone doing something, if they're just reporting what's going on, then there's a lot of passive. So
Yeah. Should we talk about the structure of these passives? So we got past simple passive, subject plus, oh no, the first one it is located. So let's do that one. That's a present simple. The subject plus to be. Hang on, to be. I need a plus symbol in my while I'm writing here. Terrible computer. Plus. No, okay, to be plus past participle. Okay. And if we're talking about a specific moment in the past or a finished action in the past, then we'll use the past simple of to be. It was nicknamed.
So it is located, is present, was past, is reflected, present, but have been observed, have been damaged.
Yeah. So we use have only in the present perfect in this case, or has. Okay.
Yes, present perfect passive.
Yeah. So if we instead we said, you know, the dog chased the cat. If we change it to the passive, it would be.
Tell us in the comments. So I'm going to write that, the dog, because it would be easy for me to do it. Come on. The dog chased the cat. That is an active sentence. How do we change that to passive?
And how about the past simple passive and the present perfect passive? Yeah. So I'm looking for 3 passive phrases. Yeah.
It's telling me that it's having trouble with my connection, which probably means that I have to hurt an engineer.
I can see and hear you fine though.
Oh, good. That's good. It could also be StreamYard.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay.
Let me call my IT guy. Oh, there it is.
We got Beatrice and Francois and Alessandra and Francesco.
Yep. Great job.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go.
All right. So Antonio's asked us, what is the difference between has been damaged and was being damaged? All right. Well, has been damaged.
And one is continuous.
Present perfect. Has been damaged.
Means
Past
it's
continuous.
ended. Was
Yeah.
being damaged. So over a period of time, it was being damaged. It was continuously in the process of being damaged.
Yeah.
But that has finished now. Both have finished now.
Yeah.
Sabrina corrected
Okay.
herself. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we'll continue to the next page.
How are passives formed? So subject to be past participle, just like Phil said. Example, the walkie-talkie was awarded the Carbuncle Cup. So now we have a gap fill exercise. While we're reading, you can get a head start on your comments.
Yeah.
Change
Tell us in
the
the
verb.
comments
Yeah.
the correct answers.
And we have the verb tenses, so past simple, present perfect, present simple, and past simple.
Yeah.
So you want to read or should I?
You read, Shelly.
All right. The Sydney Opera House opened in 1973. 2. Many of Italy's historic buildings add to the UNESCO World Heritage Sites lists. The Eiffel Tower, not build, in 1999. The Pyramid of Giza, not turn into a theme park. The Empire State Building, not use as an antenna to contact aliens.
Obviously.
What? Yes, it is. All right. We have a lot of answers.
But not all of them yet.
Not all of them. We do have the first one. Oh, I will show that one. Yes, the Sydney Opera House was opened in 1973. Good job. I want to see more for number 2. Present.
Has
Perfect.
anybody who's answered the second one? Beatrice has answered.
Mm-hmm.
Sandra, Antonio, everybody. Oh, some of them correct, some of them not. Is it have or has? Many of Italy's historic buildings have been added.
Plural.
Do you know any of the buildings in Italy that have been added to the UNESCO World Heritage List?
There are a lot. Like a
The,
lot.
the Colosseum,
That's
obviously.
one. I know the walls of in Bergamo's Città Alta. Those are part of
UNESCO. The entirety of Venice, I think, is in the World Heritage List.
Yes.
Okay. Number 3, then we got the Eiffel Tower. We got some answers. Antonio says, okay. Yeah, well done, Antonio and Fabrizia. Wasn't built. It is an irregular past participle. Built. It wasn't built in 1999. When was the Eiffel Tower built, Shelley?
It was built in 1901, I want to say. It was for a World's Fair.
Really? I
When
wasn't
was it built?
expecting.
You were expecting what?
I wasn't expecting you to. I don't know.
Then why did you ask?
All right, so it was founded in
1887.
It was, yeah, so it was founded, another passive, in 1887, and the construction was started then in January 28th. Yeah, it was built for the first what do you call it? The fair,
It was the World's Fair, wasn't it? No?
yeah, the World
Something
Fair.
else.
Yeah.
So we have
Okay.
number 4, the pyramids of Giza, blank. Oh, the pyramid.
Yeah. Oh, these students are doing well. I'm confident about their present perfect passive. We got Antonio said hasn't been turned into. Yeah. Who else?
So we have a lot of wasn't built, hasn't been turned
Yeah.
into.
Francesca hasn't been turned into. Antonio saying, "What's my score?"
That's for you to track.
I'll find out. What did he say for the
Hasn't
number
been turned
5?
into. And number 5, the Empire State Building. Darn, isn't. So present
Okay,
simple, present
Antonio.
simple, guys.
Yeah, Antonio is full marks, 100%. Well done, Antonio. And well done, anybody
Yeah,
else.
there.
How many did you get right?
How many did I get right?
No.
What? I was gonna say like. I mean, I don't always get the answers all correct, but this one is fun.
All right. So passives are easy, right? No problem. Shall we try some more?
Absolutely. I'll read
Okay.
this one.
Yeah, it's your
So
turn.
tell us the passives in this text and tell us what tenses they are. So the Chuo Shinkansen rail line will be built between the 2 major Japanese cities, Tokyo and Nagoya. The trains are expected to reach speeds of 505 kilometers per hour, which means a distance of 268 kilometers can be covered in only 40 minutes. The train's speed is increased through the use of magnets, which reduce friction. Originally, this new rail system was projected to cost 40.6 billion euros, but because of the need to dig so many underground tunnels, the designers now say the project will be completed at a cost of 71.8 billion euros.
All right, passives, guys. We're looking for passives. Tell us in the comments. And what type of passives are they?
Yes.
How many can you find? While I do that, I'm going to get the resource for.
Oh yeah, I think I have it up. Let me make
you.
sure though.
Okay. Well.
Tools. I do.
Okay.
One of them will never be built. All right, so we have a lot of answers here. Great job. Sabrina.
Yeah.
Future passive. Future. It's another type of future. Will be built. So it is will be built. And correct me if I'm wrong, Phil, but that looks like a future perfect.
Which one?
Will be built.
All right. So future simple passive. Yeah. Will
Future
be
simple.
built.
Will be built.
Yeah. Will have been built.
That's future perfect. Okay. So never mind.
Will have been built by next week.
Will have been. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me.
That's all right.
And we have other. So next one.
All right. I have the.
Sabrina is on fire. Wonderful job, Sergio. Francesca, lovely. And Francois has tons of answers.
Sorry. There we go. Remove that. There we go.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Put it back.
Bye, Antonio.
There you go.
Are expected, that's correct.
Yeah.
And then we have that's
be
so many
covered.
comments. I'm confused now. I'm confused.
Yeah, let's just go through them. we have little time.
Yes, so the trains are expected to reach speeds, correct? Can be covered. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well done, Beatrice. We got a modal passive there. It can be covered.
Yes.
Okay. Lovely. Is increased.
Present simple.
Once it was projected to cost, and it will be completed at the cost of 71.8 billion. Lovely. So lots and lots of passives there.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, Francesca, as well. You got the passive. Any strange vocabulary there? I don't think so. Magnets. Just be careful of the pronunciation of magnets.
Magnet. We pronounce all of that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. So is increased. Okay. Can be covered. Modal. Are expected. Present. Present is increased. Was projected. Simple past. Will be completed. Future simple. Right. And they're all passive.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's have a look at the next slide.
So how are future and modal passives formed? You want to read the rest or should I?
I'll read. The subject plus modal plus to be plus participle. For example, the rail line should be completed by 2037. So if everything goes well, it should be completed by then. Lots of questions there that I think we should skip because we have another activity we can look at. I'm going to we have lots of interesting vocabulary here as well.
So in match the vocabulary.
Yeah. You know what to do.
Yes, you do. I'll read this slide.
Yes, Shelly.
So match the word to its definition. For the words, we have a work in progress, to demolish, skyline, masterpiece, an eyesore, to renovate. The definitions. Having fun there, Phil? To destroy something.
Eyesore. Ow.
Okay. To destroy something, to restore something or make it new again, not yet finished, a person's great work, unpleasant to look at, the profile of buildings against the sky.
All right.
Yeah, so let us know in the comments. You guys are lovely. We love seeing all the comments just pass by.
Yeah, it's really nice to have such active students that want to learn.
Yes. Fabrizia, work in progress, not yet finished.
I think that's correct, isn't it? A work in progress or under construction.
Yeah, under construction. That's another way to say a work in progress is under construction. They're equal. Yeah.
To demolish. Anybody says next? Oh, I haven't.
Yes, we're getting all the comments.
You can also say to knock something down.
Yes.
Or in the passive form would be to be knocked down.
To demolish is to be knocked down.
Yeah.
or to knock down. To be demolished, to be knocked down.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, nobody. I haven't seen any, but we can carry on. I think.
There we go.
Yeah.
To demolish, to destroy.
Okay.
And we have Beatrice. Oh yeah, you guys are. The comments just appear so fast.
Let's go through it. Let's see if the students can keep up with us.
I know. Okay, so we've got skyline. Great job.
Yeah, it's the profile of buildings against the sky, like the New York skyline is the most famous one, I guess.
Yeah, there's a lot of famous ones.
Masterpiece.
A person's greatest work.
Yeah. Okay, well done, Francesca. Francesca, you've got all the answers there. An eyesore.
Yeah. An eyesore is a building that's unpleasant to look at, like the kind of building that Francois told us about earlier, modern contemporary architecture in the square.
Yeah.
You'd call that an eyesore.
And to renovate.
To restore and make it new again.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have a lot of lovely comments. Thank you, everyone, for commenting. Phil, we're reviewing now, huh?
Well, let's see if anybody can write in the comments. You know, maybe there is an eyesore in their city. What what is the most famous masterpiece of your city, or is there anything that has been renovated recently, or is there anything that has been demolished? Okay, try to use the new vocabulary and the passive together in the comments. All right.
Yeah, Milan has a very famous eyesore.
It does, yeah.
The Torre Velasca.
Yeah, I hate it so much.
And it's basically they tried to create more space so it's one building and then they put another building on top of the other building.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
And it doesn't look like anything else. And it looks a little medieval, like they just needed a little more space. So they put a building on top of a building.
Yeah.
Oh, Alessandro didn't understand eyesore. So an eyesore is an unpleasant building, like what Phil just showed us. You can see, so it's one building
Yes.
with another building underneath. It's brown. An eyesore is an ugly building or something where you don't like the architecture. If the architecture does not fit in with the rest.
This is an eyesore in Liverpool. This is the Liverpool Museum. It's really ugly. I think it's an eyesore. It looks okay in the photo, but yeah, no, it's not.
It's not.
It's really strange and yeah, quite ugly against the old architecture of Liverpool. Yes,
we have a really ultra modern building. I think that some ultra modern buildings can look lovely against old buildings, but it has to be done very well.
Yeah. I want to see some passive in the comments. What has been renovated in your city? What has been, is there anything that has been demolished in your street? Or anything that will be demolished in the future?
Oh.
So you can also use the future passives as well, if anything will be finished or will be completed. Okay, London has Renzo Piano, the Shard. So I think Francesca thinks the Shard is an eyesore. That's very controversial. I think the Duomo has recently been renovated and is constantly being renovated.
Constantly being renovated. Every major historical building in Europe is constantly being renovated.
Yeah. The Big Ben in London is I think is being renovated at the moment as well. The bell of the Big Ben. They stopped the bell. I'm not sure if the renovation has finished, but okay. I don't see any comments. I don't see anybody trying to do a passive. But
Yeah,
if you
sure.
okay, so I think we'll finish there.
So that's modal passive, and I don't believe the future passive was there, but or yeah, it's a modal. Will is a modal.
Yeah,
All right.
will. Yeah.
And how are passives formed? Subject to be and past participle.
Good. And when do we use them?
When the subject doesn't matter, like who made it, who built it, who did it,
We don't care.
we don't care. Or
Yeah.
there's the other one.
Or
We don't care who did it.
the thing, the receiver
Yes,
of
the
the action
object
more
is more
important
important than the subject.
than the person that does the action. Okay. And all right. Oh, there we go. Sergio says that the fountain of
Yeah,
Neptune in Bologna has recently been renovated. Lovely
fantastic.
present. Perfect. Passive. Francesco. Can you read Francesco's
Yeah,
comment?
nothing in Naples is an eyesore. Instead, a masterpiece is the San Carlos Theater.
Okay, be careful with your spelling of joking. It's Joking.
No
Jok.
T, but K. Use K.
Okay.
Bologna Central Station was renovated some years ago. Great job, Alessandra. It has been restored. So don't forget the past participle. Renovated, restored, with 5 underground floors.
Yeah, we also need the S in floors, I think. Yeah, okay. Well done, Alessandra.
Yes,
You've corrected your mistake there.
yes.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Shelly. I'll see you in 10 minutes for
8 minutes now on this
next.
same channel.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to
So
join us for the next webinar, Phil and I have the next one as well.
in 10 minutes. See you then.
Yeah.
Bye.
Wonderful job, everyone.